space, thus reinforcing it.
Look how quick you all do. See those parts of windows up there. Well, those parts might go fast enough to the road jail. This single bar window up the wall. Actually large enough to the line. Very much like the last change of the lead on the here's a round bar lines around bars. It's brought down the either side of this chamber right here. Not so much, but holds the place. Oh, there is one thing I did for the past everybody before we put the chamber here today. Is the really not going to be But I will remind you all one more time that actually just one single warm waters like this being that emphasizes makes all this work. After the open across for all rather than 10 minutes. Of course, it may take feature like this, moving both traffic two directions simultaneously. I'm not sure if there's both in here or not. There's no because there's no electricity involved. It actually takes more electricity to boil your kettle at home for a coffee than actually make this thing go up or down. What they have a really big problem doing, opening and closing the gates. And just when they have enough reserve power to open and close one chamber gate. If you happen to be in the other chamber, you're stuck there until the power comes back on. I myself as a captain wasn't stuck in the upper chamber for 4 hours. I mean, you guys get to go to the bar. disappeared from us, everyone. We have now all risen a total of 77 feet, just shy of 23 meters from the length that we started it.